You've just cast somebody in your movie who they're talking about maybe nominated for an Academy Award, so that's lucky that you got that person just in time, yeah?
Yep.
So
Stephen Dorff.
Stephen Dorff. He was from The Power of One. All grown up, going to be playing a bad guy. We've just been studying, we read through the entire script, Fallen Moon.
Fallen Moon.
Sounds,
yeah.
it's an excellent script.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to seeing that. You first received that rough draft, the first draft you ever read, back in 2008 or so?
Yeah, latter part of 2008.
So by the time it gets to cinema, how long do you think that will be? I mean, 2010, 2011?
2011, I would assume. I mean, we could get lucky tomorrow and have somebody write us a check, but even if that happened, it takes X amount of months to put your banking in place. So, and then you're into pre-production, which is normally, on a movie like this, I would say minimum 6 weeks. And then you would shoot it.
How long would it take from the first day of shooting to the wrap?
How it would be scheduled, I mean, I imagine it'd be like 6 5-day weeks or 5 6-day weeks.
And how many hours a day?
12 hours a day.
Directing. You've directed a film, and it's in pretty much every video store in the world. How do you feel knowing that people are watching your creation like that? Does that give you smiles still, or are you so used to entertaining people worldwide that you're just like shrug?
I think when people, you know, I think when people that I meet have watched it and they like it, it makes me happy. You know, I'm sure that they all say that they like it, you know, but there are some funny moments in it, I have to say.
Can you name that movie? This is one movie or several?
Just this one movie called Wish You Were Dead, and it has Mary Steenburgen and Carrie Elways and Gene Simmons from Kiss and Tanya Allen, who's a pretty big name Canadian actress, and Christopher Lloyd, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Christopher Lloyd, that's Doc Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. He's awesome.
Yeah. So it's about a female hit woman who is hired to knock off this guy who's supposedly cheating on his wife or girlfriend, and that's what she does until she meets someone that she actually starts falling in love with, and she can't aim anymore, and she can't, you know, really, she's off on what her job is, and so she's going through a quandary. She ends up falling in love with Carrie Elways, and Carrie Elways is really just a naive kind of guy. And anyway, it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny.
Did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But you feel kind of like the writer after all the analysis and rewriting. You're a big rewriter, aren't you? On the treadmill. I was asking Valerie about when she got the time. She's such a busy person that it seems hard to. I mean, the script that we just read took a long time to read. How long does it take you before you to edit something, a script that you think you might be interested in?
Well, you know, sometimes it depends on just how, you know, sometimes it's tweaks and then sometimes it's more major dialogue changes. I have to hear the dialogue in my head, and if the dialogue doesn't feel right in my head, then, you know, it usually gets changed. But sometimes it could take me a good 20 minutes a page, depending on how well, or, you know, I mean, again, if it takes me that long, usually I'll suggest to the writer to just do another pass at it with my notes. But if not, I can go through and just do it myself.
Would you do that all in one sitting? Or would you be able to leave that, keep it on your mind while you go off and do something else and then come back to it? Or would you be focused and just work laboriously for 10 hours straight?
10 hours straight, no. No, but I've worked like 4 or 5 hours straight on rewriting, or putting notes. No.
How much sleep did you say you get?
4 or 5 hours a night.
Yeah? What about if you're on holiday?
If I'm on holiday, I'm usually working too. So I get up. If I'm in Hawaii, for instance, I'll, you know, email, you know, the time difference. Time difference actually works in my benefit. So like this morning when I got up at 3, I actually was still dealing with LA. And then by the time breakfast was served, I was done.
Were you born into a family involved in film and television?
Lots of drama in the family, but no, I wasn't. I was born into a probably a more agricultural family. They owned ranches and were business people.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where was that?
that was in Fresno, actually. I was born in Fresno. My mother was from New York, and she met my dad in Fresno, and the rest is history.
Your whole life in California?
Yes, but I went to school in Hawaii.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that fun?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Did you dance a little?
Of course, I did
Wear
surfing.
coconuts and a
Yeah.
grass skirt and lay?
No.
Did you get laid?
Yeah. That's a personal question.
And how did you get involved then in this whole industry?
How did I get involved? Well, I did a lot of theater when I was in high school, and then always wanted to be, I don't know, when I was like 5 years old, I wanted to be...
A movie star?
Yeah, I wanted to be in the just working in movies. I just was intrigued. And so...
was there an inspirational movie that you saw or anything? Or somebody you met who was in the industry? No?
No, I did, my parents had the producer's father of 7 Days in May, which was at the time a very huge epic movie with like Kirk Douglas and all the like major stars, and invited my parents to Hollywood to go on set and meet like Dean Stockwell and some of these actors. You're never gonna know who they are, but I was told that I couldn't go because I was too little. I was 9 years old and I was too little. But my older sister went, and I swore that nobody would ever keep me out of a soundstage ever again.
Yeah, that would be jealousy.
Oh yeah, and especially she's in the airline business. I wanted to be in the movie. Why am I staying home? You know.
Wrong way around.
Yeah. So yeah, but it was just through just I was just born wanting to do it, and just pursued it and just kept on it. And the destiny was that I ended up at Universal Studios. A job came open in casting, and I happened to, refuse not getting.
You were working as the sweat wiper for Tom Jones.
Tom Jones, yeah.
Is that what you were doing at the time before you got that position, or is that just one of the many things in your life?
One of the many things
you've had
I've
too
done.
many lives. I think you might be a bit of a bullshit
I
artist.
know.
You've had too many stories. About
Too
three
many
too
stories.
many major ones, I think.
Yeah, well, they're all true.
You should make a movie about yourself.
Who knows? That might be the next one.
I think we've got to get back to the class now, but thank you so much for your time. And thank you for teaching me about directing. I will come and direct you very soon, if you're good enough. All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.